So I'm going to simply ask you, what happened on Saturday night against Texas A&M?
First and foremost, I think a lot of people took A&M lightly. Jimbo Fisher has been putting together, very strong top 5 recruiting classes for the last few years. And this was set up to be the year where all of those recruiting classes finally come to fruition for the Aggies. I know they took 2 tough losses there to Arkansas and Mississippi State, where things just did not go their way. And of course, the injury to starting quarterback Haynes King. But this is a very good team. This is a very talented team, and they showed it over the weekend. I mean, when you have the backup quarterback go out there and throw for 3 touchdowns, you have success on the ground, you've got success on special teams, but A&M's defensive front ripped Alabama all night long, and these were guys like DeMarvin Leal and Jayden Peevy and Michael Clemens, just so many dudes making plays all over the field for A&M. And of course, the 12th man at Kyle Field, that atmosphere, we all know that's one of the more hostile environments in college football. And going back to last season, Alabama never experienced any true friction, any true adversity, Mark, when you discuss the COVID protocols last year. You didn't have full capacity crowds in stadiums. So you didn't have that friction. You didn't have that push. You didn't have that adversity. And on top of that, when you had marquee players from other teams getting sick with COVID, coaches getting sick with COVID, Alabama really did not have that moment of real, true adversity in 2020. Was kind of able to coast its way to the college football playoff and winning a national championship. So over the weekend was the first time in roughly 2 years, or one of the first times in roughly 2 years that you're facing real, true adversity, on the road, and it kind of took some of the players there off guard, to say the least. But you got to give A&M credit; they came out ready to play.
So, Stephen, what are the players saying about how they've responded this week in terms of their focus, their execution in preparation for Mississippi State and the rest of the schedule?
Oh, absolutely. So this week has been a one of refocusing for the Tide. On Monday, well, definitely on Monday, Coach Saban made his statement of got to find a way to respond, got to get off the mat, got to do all the things right that we need to do and that we didn't do on during the week during that game. Will Anderson, sophomore outside linebacker, just extremely passionate on Monday, talking about his words of football being the most important thing at this program. His words did not take root against Florida, and the team almost lost in that matchup in the Swamp, and it led to it losing at Kyle Field on last week. So he's like, we've got to make football the most important thing. We got to watch film together. We got to study together. We got to be more focused together. Like, he was really sort of giving this message to the team in front of the media, showing you how much this young man wants football. He wants to be the best. He wants to be a bona fide leader, of this team. And then you look at DJ Dale, junior defensive lineman, who spoke on Tuesday, and his thoughts were this loss should have woken everybody up, because now you don't play your best game. You don't practice well throughout the whole week. You don't do the little things right. You're lollygag around, you're fooling around, you're not serious. You can get beat at any given moment. And now we basically got teams out there believing, hey, we can